Okay, that is GBP USD monthly time frame. Monthly time frame, GBP USD. Market structure on monthly time frame, can see it appear like this. Monthly time frame, it is bullish continuation, and can see price reacted on that monthly FVG, and previous month it closed with a rejection from that imbalance. You can see there is a huge rejection candle or manipulation candle getting over there. So our target is to reach that price level. We expect this month it will be a distribution month until price to reach that particular price level. So we have to find buys until price it reach that price level 1.35270, that price level. So you can shift it to lower time frame to collect some information on how we can deal with that issue. On weekly time frame, bias is bullish, upward trend continuation. Daily time frame, you can see there is very strong bullish continuation. You can see there is a wave. Pullback, impulsive pullback, impulsive. There is creation of impulsive pullback, impulsive. So that one is pullback. We expect another impulsive move to that price level. Okay. So our duty is to find clear point where we can execute a buy position. Okay. You can see on daily time frame there is manipulation candle. There is manipulation candle previous day, Friday candle closed the inside previous or Thursday range. So you have to find distribution candle, which it will distribute price up to that price level. Okay. So let's shift it to our time frame to find either we can get a clear point of interest or I can execute the entry. Okay, over here you have that point of interest. We have this breaker block. You can see there is double reaction from that breaker block. First reaction, impulsive, and then there is another second reaction, and then you can see for how a candle closed with a rejection, so it indicates uptrend shift of trends. It indicates upward trend. It started from that point. Okay, so we have rejection for her, rejection on that zone. Also, we have that previous low, which is liquidity. So price has to raise up. Okay, here we have that supply. It will be our taking profit number one. So expect another pullback from that supply, and then can get a continuation of our trend up to that price level. Okay, shift our time frame to 1 hour. If we can get another odds, we can get another point of interest where I can execute a buy without any problem. So we can shift our time frame to an hour. Can shift your time frame to an hour. And on higher time frame, we have that market structure. You can see there is demand here. You can see previously there was demand here on Friday. Price retraced back to that particular demand and it activated already. So you have to find a client to execute a buy. Okay. Also, there was liquidity here. You can see that inducement price has created that inducement. Price created that inducement. Okay, sweep inducement, and it reacted directly to that demand. So you had to find buys. Okay. Also over here you have that propulsion or the block, and the price rejected on that propulsion or the block on. Then on for her we have what of her have that rejection. So it is very clear entry. So we're supposed tungetakiwa kuingilia hapo Okay, your points, and then a stop, it will be on that level. So immediately after market open, you can click a buy button. Then you're taking profit. Number one to be on that what for our supply, and then hold the retracement. After retracement, we can get another impulsive move to that point. So that is it on GBP USD. Very, very simple. Immediately after market open, click a buy button and hold that price to that particular level. A stop loss to be on that price level. Very, very easy. Let us see another pair. Euro USD. Euro USD on Friday, we took that trade. On Friday, we took that trade and it ended here. It ended here. So it ended here. So we have to find buys. Continuation as buys. See buys is bullish upward trend continuation as we see on GBP USD. GBP USD correlate to the Euro USD. So also bias on Euro USD is bullish. So there is no any necessary to go to higher time. Okay, let us go to higher time frame. So you can see the bias and whatever. Okay, on daily time frame, we have that. You can see there is what? Sweep, that sweep. Also, we have that break of structure means or what market shift. So it means opportunity continuation. So you can see on the time frame, we have opportunity continuation, very, very clear. Also, on monthly time frame, we have that rejection. So price has reached that previous high. So the bias on Euro USD is bullish. Can come back to 4-hour time frame. On 4-hour time frame, opportunities available. We have that impulsive move. We have that impulsive move. So that is corrective and another impulsive that started from that point. So we have to find buy from that point. If it will fail, we will get a deep retracement. We'll get a deep retracement, and then impulsive move, it will be later. It will occur later. So we have to find buys as Basi. Kama tulivyoona Basi is bullish. Okay. On for hard time frame, we have that unmitigated for hard demand. So immediately after market open, we have to wait price to react from that for her demand. What we're supposed to wait here is for her rejection. Another candle, EDE activate, another candle to activate that demand. And then after activation of that demand, for our candle, it's supposed to close inside this previous range. So we can get, if you see any rejection for high rejection rated on that point, you can execute a buy directly, and then you are taking profit target, it will be around that area. It will be very, very good. And then our stop loss, it will be on that rejection candle created. So if you enter without any confirmation, your stop, it will be on that previous low. But very good confirmation is rejection, wait rejection for her, and then execute a buy, and then taking profit will be on that area. Another taking profit, you can use extension. Or can target previous highs. Okay, previous highs, that point can target, okay, extend or taking profit to that target. So that is it on Euro USD. If it will be declining, you can find short position, but it is high. It has high probability to take a buy on Monday. Okay, that is Euro. You can see another pair. GBP Audi. GBP Audi. There is very good reversal pattern created over here on 4-hour. Also on 1-hour, I have that market structure. So we have point of interest on GBP Audi, that demand and mitigated demand. So immediate after market open, wait mitigation of that daily of that what's 1-hour. That is 1-hour. That is 1-hour demand. That is 1-hour demand zone. So wait confirmation on that daily demand. If you see any confirmation, rejection, or reversal pattern on your time frame, can execute a buy from that area on our demand, and then you will target we will target that particular liquidity. You can target that strong liquidity level. Okay, that is very good. Clear setup on GBP AUD. GBP AUD. Another pair you can see. I can see GBP JPY. GBP JPY. What is it is available on GBP JPY. GBP JPY, you can see there is a huge consolidation over here on how. Let us try to go on higher time frame to see if it is available on daily time frame. You can see price it rejected on that particular FVG. You can see price reject that FVG on weekly time frame. On weekly time frame, it is strong bullish continuation. So I find buys. Weekly bias is bullish. On daily time frame, we have that rejection from that imbalance. So I have to find buys, aka for her details available, details available, details available. Just wait just a little, just wait just a little. On four, we have a huge consolidation. We have huge consolidation over here. So the better decision on GBP JPY now, we have to spot that liquidity. We have to spot that liquidities. We have to spot that range. And then after spotting that range, let's wait sweep if it will be if it will sweep that sell side liquidity, find reversal pattern to take a long position. But if it will break above, wait to test, wait to test, wait to test, and then you can get in for a long position because bias, weekly bias and daily bias is bullish. So if it will sweep previous low, wait reversal pattern for buy. If it will break up, wait to test and then you can enter for a long position. Okay, that is it on GBP JPY. GBP JPY. Let us see Goldie. Holy Ghost. Goldie. Let us see on higher time frame. Can see Goldie from higher time frame to lower time frame. Goldie on higher time frame, weekly bias is bullish. Last week was the bullish, very, very strong candle. Okay, you can see on daily time frame. On daily time frame also, bias is bullish. We have very, very strong bullish. Also, we have that liquidity which attracted price to move toward. Okay, can shift it to 4-hour time frame. On 4-hour time frame, we have that major zone. On 4-hour time frame, on extreme demand or extreme discount level, we have that 4-hour breaker block. On extreme discount level, we have that breaker block. Also, on extreme premium zone, we have that supply. We have that supply on extreme premium zone. So we have 2 point of entry over here. So if price will start with that, we get with that supply with confirmation, then can get a short position to that breaker block. If price will start with this breaker block, can get in for a long position. Also, this breaker block has high probability because we have that endorsement created over here. You can see there is endorsement created over here. So if price will trace back to that breaker block, we can enter, we can execute a buy directly for margin. If you can get any confirmation for a buy on that breaker block, execute full margin, you will thank me later. Okay, for a short position from that supply has low probability because bias weekly and daily is bullish. So when bias is bullish and when sells, it's very, very, very risky. It is very, very risky. So for next week, that is it. Gold, that is key point of interest. But on lower time frame, can see on lower time frame, immediately after sweep of that liquidity, you can see previously there was liquidity created over here, and then After that sweep, get a shift on 5 minutes. Found a shifty on 5 minutes. Found a shifty on 5 minutes here. You can see there is market shifty here. Market shifty here, and then it created FVG, the tested of FVG. So on Monday, we expected to get a buying confirmation until price it reached that particular supply. So on Monday, to get a buy until price to reach the supply has high probability of that direction. So do not take low probability entries on Goldie, wait high probability entries, high probability entries. What is high probability entries? Only for these zones supply and this breaker block. So that is high probability zones. So we have to wait confirmation on that zones to execute the trades, either long or short position. Okay. So that is it for next week. For any question, any suggestion, can inbox my WhatsApp mail, say whatever, can also can join our premium to finalize 2025. To finalize together 2025. Okay. So that is it for next week. See you on Monday. See you on Monday or